Hey guys, McClellan here, the JOYConnector, and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. This is part of my weekly readings and guidance series, and it is the last week of January, the last week of our focus on the topic of authenticity and how we get there. And I want to talk to you a little bit about freedom. Why freedom as it relates to authenticity? Because honesty is our path to freedom, honesty. And you got to really check your motives on honesty, because I've seen and I have been a part of very many times I'm just going to tell my truth, which is really more like my agenda, and it's there to it's going to hurt you. It's there to hurt you. That is not honesty, my friends. That is not honesty. Brutal honesty and that brute force, no. Honesty is loving and gentle, and it comes with consequences, and sometimes we don't want to deal with those, but I'm telling you, it's where the freedom is. It's really being true to yourself. It's really deeply being true, letting love lead you, and that's a courageous act. So how do we help with that? For me, one of the ways I get honesty is writing. I got to get some of the thoughts out of my head and on paper, and once I start to see those in black and white, they make more sense to me. It's definitely in a radical sharing with a trusted guide most days, almost every day. It's a morning surrender of what I think and what I think I know and what I think is important for that day, and all of that, to be with truly what is, to accept what is as the gift that it is. Whatever's in front of me is what I need to accept, is what is here for me. So doesn't mean you have to like it. Doesn't mean you have to like it, but when you accept it and can find some gratitude for just simply what's here right now, and get a little curious of like, okay, what's underneath this? Or what comes next? Or what am I here to learn from this situation? Right on, now we're getting somewhere. So honesty is a big part of authenticity. So where do you hold back in honesty? Are there parts of your life, like for me, I am in I practice principles of honesty in all my affairs. That's really my focus for life. That's where I find freedom, because the areas that I don't, like maybe romantic relationships, for example, or work situations, for example, or money, where I do not practice honesty is where I will find a prison of my own making, and where I will find an absence or a barrier to love. As I said, love's always going to be based in honesty. So if you find yourself making excuses, rationalizing why you can't have a certain thing, or why you're behaving a certain way, or why it's okay that you're behaving a certain way, or why it's okay for you to not give up a certain thing, just know that that excuse is where you have the keys to freedom, is what's keeping you from your freedom. It's that excuse. And there will be people and lessons put in your life to show you where you're not free, to show us where we are not free. So pay attention to those lessons, especially oh my poor dog, especially the places where you feel a little tight and tense and defensive. No, I don't have to do it, and let me tell you why. That's where we're not free. That's where the acceptance and then the surrender to whatever is in that moment, and the curiosity. Just get curious. Again, you don't have to love it. You don't have to like it. Just get a little curious. Why is this here? What is this here to teach me? Where is love present right now? What is this about? Just to see. All right, my friends, let's get you a card. I think I'm going to pull from the flower therapy. Is that right? or ask the angels? Maybe ask the angels, you guys. Melanie Beckler? Okay. All right, let's see what we got from the Ask the Angels this morning. Do you love my new ring? This is from my gorgeous friend, Juliana. Thank you, Juliana. I love you, sister. And I love this ring. I love carrying around your energy with me. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. Soul power. Archangel Uriel. Look at that soul power. Let's see what that's all about. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. You know what? I got 2 cards. I also have Release into the Light. Release into the Light. Archangel Metatron. Didn't we have that last week, you guys? Or maybe the week before? Let's look up soul power. See what we got. What words of love do we have around soul power? I'm guessing it's going to have a little something to do with your unique perspective. There may be times when Earth seems just too dense and too hard. You may wonder why you're here. Why would your soul, your guides, subject you to the challenges, trials, and tribulations of the physical realm, i.e. what's in front of you? But know that you have been in situations such as these before and you have overcome them. You are here to tune into your vast experience as a soul and spiritual being to bring this light to the surface. Let the energy around you now nurture you in ways you knew you needed not. Did you guys get that? Let me say that again for you. Let the energy around you now, whatever's in front of you, whatever you're seeing, whatever your circumstances are right now, let that nurture you in ways that you didn't know you needed. Meaning, let yourself be with what is right here, right now. Even if you're like, what? I didn't ask for this. I don't know if I love this. That's okay. Now breathe into it. Let it lift you up. And by that, I mean, let it open your heart. Let yourself get curious about it. That's a heart opening. And as you breathe into that, heart opening, as you close your eyes and imagine your heart expanding, just in curiosity, just in simply being here in this moment, just in understanding what's in front of you, just in getting curious, that's an expansion into love. And then if you want to smile around it, if you want to bring a little bit of humor helps me a lot, especially when I'm in something that I'm like, are you kidding me? Humor goes a long way, my friend. And humor is also a path to gratitude for me. Humor is a path to gratitude. And it's that gratitude, as we both know, that is the fuel in the engine that really drives us forward, that really gives us more of the good, that really brings us closer to our dreams and our joy and all of who and what we are. That big reveal, the peeling back the layers, the blocks, the rocks or boulders in the road on our journey to love. Love is the way. Love is the truth. Love is the energy. Love is what is and what is true. Our excuses are what stand in the way of that. Our rejection of what is what stands in the way. So can you get a little curious? Okay, friends, just because we have a few extra minutes, I'm going to give you one more card today. Can you breathe into your heart? Can you close your eyes and breathe into love today? Just breathe into your heart and to the experience of what is and see how that serves you. See what that curiosity affords you versus a rejection or a resistance or a projection onto somebody else. If you were to just sit with what is, what would happen? I'm getting cleanse your energy. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. Guys, resistance is negativity. Resistance is negativity. So when you let go of that negativity, you get all the answers. You get what you need. You get that motivation to move forward, to be with what is, to be with what's true. So Thank you for being with me here today. That was our last week in the month of authenticity, of looking at the true you, of your true power. We start next week with love, with self-love. I can't wait to get into it with you. All right. I love you guys. Have a great week. Be you. Be true. Be honest. Bye.